province of Maguindanao. Noble beginnings. Proud heritage. Maguindanao means people of the flooded plains. Mindanao itself was derived from the word Danao, meaning the inundation of a river, lake, or sea. From its birth holds both prominence and significance. Established as the Sultanate of Maguindanao in the 15th century by Sharif Muhammad Kabuswan, an Arab Malay preacher from the royal house of Malacca, it has served as the center of the flourishing Islamic faith across Mindanao. Maguindanaoan authority and influence extended far and wide across the coasts of Davao in the east to the Sibugay Bay in the west. Thus, the name Mindanao was applied to the second largest island of the Philippines. The province of Maguindanao was once part of the Empire Province of Cotabato, when there were still less immigrants from Luzon and Visayas. This empire was inhabited by Bangsamoro people. Thus, it was being referred to as the Moro Province. In 1967, the old province of Cotabato was divided into Cotabato and South Cotabato. And in 1973, the successor province of Cotabato was split into the provinces of Maguindanao, North Cotabato, and Sultan Kudarat. Maguindanao is one of the 5 provinces in the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, or ARMM, by virtue of Presidential Decree No. 341 signed by the late President Ferdinand E. Marcos on November 22, 1973, with a total land area of 7,547.2 square kilometers, geographically located on the west of central Mindanao. It is bounded on the north by the province of Lanao del Sur, on the south by Sultan Kudarat Province, on the east by Cotabato Province, and on the west by Iliana Bay. The province has 2 congressional districts. The first district composed of 11 municipalities, and the second district has 25 municipalities. With 36 municipalities, Maguindanao has 495 villages, or barangay. The province has a total agricultural land area of 476,137 hectares. It is blessed with rich agricultural resources for socio-economic development of approximately 65% of the populace. Maguindanao is considered to be the corn basket of the autonomous region. It also has a huge portion of fertile land, apt for the production of export-quality bananas and palm oil. Other agricultural products produced in the province include mango, coconut, coffee, rubber, and cassava. Forest lands cover 223,425 hectares of the province's land area. It includes forest reserved, timberlands, national parks, game refuge, and bird sanctuaries. Pasture land is 85,448 hectares. The marshes and lakes cover a total area of 61,088 hectares. These areas are used by the people as sources of their livelihood and water supply. Marine aquaculture was harnessed for the production of quality fishes like tilapia, bangus, mudfish, carp, and other marine products such as seaweeds. There are immense major fishing grounds in the province, namely Iliana Bay, Ligwasan Moro Gulf, and Lake Buluan. A huge number of poultry products and livestock are also produced in this province. Furthermore, the province is rich in natural resources, specifically minerals like copper, iron, and zinc, and other resources such as sand, gravel, and sandy loam. Maguindanao has a total population of 994,718 based on the 2010 census. Most numbered ethnic groups in the province are Maguindanaoans with 63.51%, followed by the Iranun with 14.53%, and Tiduray with 4.66%. Most of these groups are Muslims, which comprised 81.8% of the total population, followed by Catholics, Iglesia ni Cristo, and others. Maguindanao has a total investment of 115,236,500 pesos for the year 2009 in manufacturing, trading, and other services. It has also gained a total export of 20,297,585 US dollars for both direct and indirect exporting. Be amazed with the Maguindanaoans' creativity through handicraft products made out of unnoticed resources such as water hyacinth, a plant once thought as a worthless crop, but is now paving its way to the business venture. On the other hand, experience the unique taste of native delicacies the Maguindanaoans has to offer. There's a wide array of local cuisines such as dudul, panialam, putli mandi, bulwa, kumukunsi, tinadtag, bulbud, panganang, and sising in the province that capture a traditional and native palate. This surely entices one's appetite in a distinctive way. Also, don't miss the delight in having your meal with pastil, a steamed rice with kagikit, a flaked chicken filling wrapped in banana leaf. Maguindanao is also blessed with majestic tourist destinations, such as the Bongo diving spot, where exotic and multicolored fishes, corals, and other aquatic species are found, and the Limpungo Hot Spring, a place to relax and revitalize. To make these destinations more accessible, roads and bridges are built. Maguindanao has a total road network of 1,854.110 kilometers, of which 245.563 kilometers are classified as national roads, and 376.307 kilometers are provincial roads. 145.596 kilometers are municipal streets, and 1,067.743 kilometers are barangay roads. The province also has a total length of 2,234.14 linear meters of bridges. Airports and ports are also available in the province. Awang Airport at Datuudin Sinswa Town and the Pulyuk Port at Parang Municipality. Major telecommunication networks also operate in the province such as Smart, Globe, PLDT, and Sun Cellular. The province's towns and villages are also electrified by Maguindanao and Sultan Kudarat Electric Cooperatives and Cotabato Light and Power Company. In terms of providing social services, Maguindanao has hospitals, rural health units, and barangay health stations manned by competent doctors, nurses, midwives, medical technologists, and other health workers. On education, the province has a good number of elementary schools and secondary schools spread all over its 36 municipalities. Universities and colleges are also available in the province, most popular of which are the Mindanao State University in Datuudin Sinswa Town and the University of Southern Mindanao in Buluan. With Maguindanao now back on its feet, we have every reason to reclaim the glory that our ancestors have achieved centuries ago. Together, let us uncover the rich cultural heritage, economic potentials, and opportunities that this province can offer. The provincial government of Maguindanao is intensifying its socio-economic programs to address the prevailing poverty incidence of its towns. Since Governor Ismael Mangudadatu led the province in 2010, significant projects have been implemented to gradually decrease indigence rate and improve the living condition of its populace. Since 2010, the different municipalities of Maguindanao received oil palm and rubber seedlings in line with the provincial government's thrust for sustainable livelihood by an improved agricultural industry. Livestock composed of carabaos, goats, and chickens were dispensed to the local governments of selected towns in the province and were turned over accordingly to qualified beneficiaries. Farm tractors were also made available for all the constituents of the province. However, as counterpart, users of these farm equipments will take on necessary expenses such as the machine's fuel, safety and maintenance during its operation. In pursuit of quality education towards stable jobs and better living conditions of Maguindanaons, the provincial government under the administration of Governor Ismael Mangudadato conducted free review classes to qualified education graduates that will be taking the licensure examination for teachers or LET. Dubbed as the free LET review classes, Quality Education for a Progressive Maguindanao, 2 review classes were organized in Cotabato City and Tacurong City to pave way for more than 2,000 LET examinees. The new administration also envisions to empower the people of the province through education. Thus, it established the Maguindanao Program for Educational Assistance and Community Empowerment, or MAGPEACE, a scholarship for the poor but deserving students in the province. The provincial government now has more than 4,000 MAGPEACE scholars studying in various schools in Maguindanao and the nearby provinces of Sultan Kudarat and North Cotabato. Committed to deliver basic social services for the people of Maguindanao, the provincial government hastens construction of infrastructure projects situated in various municipalities of the province. Residents of Buluan, Pandag, and Datoodin Sinswat municipalities can now avail of the fully operational housing units. 2 justice halls were also erected in Paglat and Rajabuayan towns, while the construction of Buluan Training Center is almost at its completion. The Rajabuayan Silungan Peace Center in Buluan Town has successfully been constructed and has now become a landmark in that part of the province. Covered courts were also constructed to the different towns in the province, most of which are now functional. In addition, construction of mini covered courts is ongoing for the communities of Tamuntaka, Awang, Kayaga, and Digal, and Timanan Elementary School. Farm-to-market roads have also been rehabilitated in selected towns of the province. Street lights were also installed in the municipalities of Parang, Datopaglas, Pandag, and Paglat, while solar lights were mounted in Bongo Island, South Upi, North Upi, Ampatuan, and Datoblas-Sinswat towns. To address the health concerns of the people from the 36 towns of Maguindanao, medical missions are also conducted since Governor Mangudadato assumed office in 2010. The provincial health team provides free medical services such as consultations and minor surgeries that include tooth extraction and circumcision. The provincial government of Maguindanao, led by the provincial governor himself, have also extended support to the victims of Typhoon Sendong in Cagayan de Oro City, Typhoon Pablo in Davao Oriental and Compostela Valley, and Typhoon Yolanda in Tacloban City. Together with 2nd District of Maguindanao Assemblyman Kadafe Toy Mangudadato, Buluan Mayor Ibrahim Mangudadato, and Mangudadato Mayor Freddy Mangudadato, a relief and medical mission were